Hello folks, this is Gregory Robinson, author of Time Machine, coming at you with a Fast 5 on Friday, and it's going to be a really fast 5 on Friday. The baby didn't give me much rest last night, and I'm running a little bit late. Got to hurry up and get into the office. But coming at you from the mobile office, the Toyota Tundra, and I wanted to talk to you today about gut instincts and how we need to trust them, how they're given to us by our experiences, and they kind of culminate what we've learned in life, and how you just got to trust your gut. So I want to tell you a story. A couple years ago, when my mother passed, I got into a new activity, which was fly fishing, or trout fishing, and really kind of dove into this. And a buddy of mine at work had been trout fishing for a couple of years, and I kind of got into it with him. We went pretty much every weekend for, close to 6 months while the season was open and everything. And one Saturday morning, we had plans to go and meet at the river and go fishing that morning. And it was a nasty morning. It was raining, it was cold, it was gross out there, foggy and everything. It was a bad morning. And I had texted him to let him know I was leaving the house, because it was about a 45-minute to an hour drive for me, probably about a 15-minute drive for him. And I texted him just to let him know I was leaving the house. I was all ready to go. And about halfway up to our fishing spot, he texted me back and said, "There ain't gonna be no fishing today. It's raining and they ain't gonna be biting." And he had a lot more experience with trout fishing than I did, and probably should have trusted him, but I didn't. I said, you know what? I got all my stuff ready to go, and quite honestly, I really enjoy being out in nature. If I don't catch a fish today, I'll at least enjoy being out at the river. So I continued to drive up, and the whole way it's just nasty. It's raining, it's just cold, foggy, and as I'm getting closer, the rain's starting to kind of come down harder. It was probably not a good day for fishing. When I finally got about a mile from the river, the rain kind of started to subside and started to stop. So I got out, got myself ready, got in my waders and everything, got on, I had rain gear and cold weather gear, so that was no problem. So I got out there and I started to cast. Didn't catch a thing. I'm out there for a good half hour, right as the sun's coming up, and not catching anything. And I kind of decided, you know what, I'm going to cast 3 more times and then I'm going to get on out of here. So I cast out once, bring it back in, nothing. On that second cast, I hooked something, and I started to pull it in, and sure enough, it was a huge trout. Biggest trout I'd ever caught. I netted the thing and got it all cleaned out and ready to go. I mean, when I got home, it didn't even fit in my frying pan. The tail was hanging over the edge. It was awesome. But my point is, if I hadn't listened to my gut and gone anyway, I wouldn't have caught that big fish. And that's what we got to do in life. We got to really trust our instincts. All right? Most of the rest of the creatures on this earth live completely by instinct. Okay? They completely trust their gut in every situation, in every decision. And we got to do the same. I'd give it probably about 90 or 90+% when your gut's telling you something, it's going to be right. When you feel that decision coming, that you've weighed the pros and cons, and it's kind of half and half for yes, half for no, trust your gut. Your gut's going to lean you in one direction or the other, whether it's for or against. But you got to trust your gut. As I'm moving into my 40s, my gut's becoming more prevalent. My waist size hasn't quite gotten to my age yet. The numbers aren't exactly the same yet, but it's harder and harder to ignore my gut. But that's not what we're talking about. I want you to go out there today and for the rest of your days, trust your instincts, trust your gut. Even if it leads you in the wrong direction, It's going to sharpen your skills as far as your instincts go. So go out there and trust your gut, trust your instincts, and let it lead you in the right direction. This has been Greg Robinson for the Fast 5 on Friday. If this video or any of my other ones are helping you, I wish you'd just share it with somebody. Share it on your Facebook page. Share it with a friend. Shoot them a link. If you have any questions or comments about any of these sessions, shoot me an email at gchild, that's G-C-H-I-L-D gchild418@gmail.com. Hope you have a great day, and I hope the good Lord blesses you today. Have a good one. We'll talk again Wednesday.